Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Buckle Kings podcast.
Yep, love to
Hi
be
Carl, Paul.
Hey guys.
As you can see, we're missing Saif.
We're one
yeah,
man
that is
down.
weird.
Yep.
What happened there?
I don't know. He said he was sick or something.
Doesn't sound like Saif.
I think it's because Arsenal's been lucky and he didn't want to talk about it again.
Wasn't his court date meant to be today? Those black guys always up to
So we're a man short.
We know it must be serious because he wouldn't miss the opportunity to lay into Carl.
Yeah, that's true. And plus he's winning the tipping comp this week, so he'd come for that.
Yeah. Like he had tipped off those cops. Yeah.
We're a man down this week, but won't hurt us. Let's get into it.
Yep.
Let's wrap up week 13. Some cracking games over the weekend.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
We'll start with...
The first game of the day.
We'll just start with a... you want to start with the classic, the big one?
Yep. Let's go for the big one of the week.
It's got the most talking points. Let's
Yes.
kick it. Let's kick it off there. Spurs versus Chelsea, 3-1.
How'd you find that, Carl? Tell us all about
It's
the emotional roller coaster.
It was the most frustrating
happened?
game I've ever seen in my life. I
They
was
were all
actually
sleeping.
Disgusted.
Were
Absolutely.
you really though? Did you actually watch the game?
Yeah, I did watch the game.
Because I remember messaging you and you didn't reply to me.
He
I
was
like to record my
avoiding.
games and watch it when I wake up.
He was avoiding you because
I like my beauty naps. What's wrong with that? I don't just wake up like this.
Did you watched it live?
No, I didn't watch it live. I recorded it.
it was a tough time. It was like a 4
Yeah, it was
a.m.
like
game.
4:30 in the morning or
Yeah.
something.
See, people in Australia, we have this weird time difference, so we can't actually watch the live matches sometimes. But yeah, I did watch the game, all of it, without knowing the result. So I kind of felt all the emotions while watching it. And yeah.
And what was the main emotion?
Just like as soon as the match started, you knew straight away Chelsea were in trouble. Just that whole lackluster start. There's hardly any enthusiasm. Everyone just walking around. It's like they had like a vacation and they came back and they had the after effects of it.
That first 5 minutes, it was like Chelsea was standing still and Tottenham running everywhere.
I think it was like the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Oh,
But you
it was
just knew
ridiculous.
straight away. I mean,
Yeah.
after 5 minutes, you just see
Yep.
it straight away.
It was
yeah, for me it went
ridiculous.
through the entire game. I
Did
didn't
not
see
expect
us
that.
like getting off the block. Actually, until like Giroud scored, that's actually when we started lifting.
Well, 70th minute or something.
A good time to live.
Because straight after Pedro like almost scored too with that volley, I was like, wow, if that got in, would have had like 3 minutes to find like an equalizer.
So, were you angry at the first goal because you believe it wasn't a free kick, or?
Yeah, I was angry, but I also kind of thought we could have defended that better. Like you can get
Of
like
course.
decisions go against you, but you're still meant to like do your part defensively. Can't just let them walk right in and just score. I think it's the first time Ericsson and Ali
Ericsson,
both
Ali,
got
and
involved in a goal.
I think it's the
together.
first time Ericsson, Ali, Kane, and Son started a game together this season.
Yeah, so like from the start it was just like gonna be hard. We should have lifted, but we never lifted. I don't think we could have even beaten the old Spurs team. Even though Man U, Arsenal, they all defeated Spurs, we should have taken like.
What do you think?
Well, Arsenal
What do you
haven't
think
played them
was like where it all went wrong?
I think when we didn't get the penalty allowed, I think that from then it was kind of like their whole head like dropped down. It's like we gotta find something special to score because we're not getting decisions go our way, and someone had to lift. And Morata wasn't gonna do much.
Oh man,
Jorginho was like getting crowded out, so it was just up to Hazard, and Hazard wasn't playing well. And Kante he's playing out of position, so he wasn't
he
gonna
was
do
on
much.
the wing more this time. It was
Yeah.
very odd.
Yeah, it's
Kante.
trying to make him be like
It's-
that attacking player, but it's not.
Jorginho didn't play well.
Oh, that's because he was being crowded out. He was being outpaced. And plus, there was no one beating him. Like, usually the options are always there.
Yeah.
But this time, when he has no options, you can tell he doesn't know what to do with the ball. But that's not actually his fault. That's
It
why I
was-
put it down to all the players.
It was a very weird performance by Chelsea. I was just very surprised from
You
the
think
first
it's-
minute on.
do you think
I'm not
it's
sure what it
more-
is.
Chelsea did something wrong or Tottenham did something right?
I think Sarri's going to get the sack. Isn't this the usually what happens with Chelsea?
Nah. I think everyone.
First loss of the season is gone.
So big question starts to get asked.
Nah, I think everyone knows what
Players
the problem
start
is.
giving up. Season over. New manager in.
No, but Conte, I would agree that Conte is like a better manager than Sarri. I prefer Conte, even though some people prefer Sarri over Conte because they play like.
But it's
he plays-
Sarrible.
It's play style is good, but like in Napoli he had like Higuain. Here we have Morata. That guy is fucking a donkey. Can't score shit. He can't trap a ball. Can't pass a ball.
He's always offside. I reckon if you looked up the stats, he's the most offside forward in the world.
The worst part is it was
In the
offside.
galaxy, probably.
One of the shots he had was offside by a good 2 meters, and he still kicked the ball straight to the keeper. I'm like, if you're gonna be that much offside, at least get the ball at the back of the net.
It's ridiculous how much offside he is. Like, I can't believe it.
Why does he persist with him? Why doesn't he play with
He's
Giroud?
got to justify that $60 million price tag. You can't
I
just
don't know.
like
I think they look a better team with Giroud as well.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
surprised.
badly.
Giroud constantly gets like shafted. The guy never does anything really that bad. He continues to score
But he doesn't.
goals.
I think he's got a bad
But no, it's because he
record.
doesn't know how to play Sarri ball. Because he's one of those players that are like he's like a Lukaku, just a stationary target you bounce off, and that's not Sarri's style. He likes a Higuain style of player who's always running around.
But Morata ain't that, man.
That's
he's
the weird
so
thing. He used
weird.
to be with Real Madrid. He used to be like that player with Juve. He was, but with Chelsea, it's weird.
I don't think he's ever run around like.
No, not
centre
like
forward
run
that
around like
runs
crazy,
around a
like
lot.
Edo or like.
He sits in
Mo
this
Salah,
weird
but-
middle spot. He's halfway between a target man and a.
Yeah, but his technical abilities was like from what I saw from like.
I remember you
Real-
being excited about him.
Yeah, like you're like, okay, we're gonna get this player, but now we get the Torres 2.0.
Yeah, nah, he's not good enough, I don't think. And he's been there a while now. He's got no excuses. He's been
Exactly.
with Chelsea, what, second season now?
Yeah, I reckon it's. You see, I was gonna say it's just like it's probably like a Spanish thing where Spanish strikers, but then we had Diego Costa and he was fucking.
But he's
ripping it.
Brazilian.
He's Brazilian.
Spanish buddy.
Plays for the national team, but he's Brazilian.
Yeah, I think that could be it too.
But we got to give credit to Tottenham. They played well.
Oh yeah,
They played really well.
yeah. They should have had at least 8 goals.
They could have
They-
had heaps, man. They could have
like-
had 7, 8 goals by the end of the game.
Yeah,
Son
It
on
was
his
crazy.
own could have had 5.
Yeah, Son
Yeah.
had some, but his goal was class.
yeah, but that's through
Oh my
like 2
God,
defensive
what was
mistakes.
Jorginho thinking?
What was Luis thinking? He's coming across and then he just like swipes at him. It's like, come on, man.
I know.
So you can see it happening. First of all, you should have got across quicker. Second, it's like once you get there, don't just do a shitty like Sunday league tackle on him.
But you know what he was thinking though? He was gonna go right in front, and Jorginho was meant to overtake him and get him on when he comes in on the inside. Except Jorginho is so slow, he was always like 2 meters behind. So when Son came on the inside, literally just ran straight down.
I don't know.
See, David Luiz as a centre back should be smarter there and not show him the inside, show him the byline, and force him down to the line.
Yeah, he's got to hold him up. But if you're gonna win it,
Yeah, but that's what
You
I
gotta
mean though.
win it.
Like he was like kind of not focused from the
But that's
get-go.
David Luiz. That's the way he
this is
plays.
weird.
Nah.
He always makes
There's
those
only that match
decisions where he
though. Like
commits.
him, like Rudiger, Aspilicueta played good. Even
That
Alonso.
ball Aspilicueta gave for the
Ooh, that was close.
Chelsea. That was a nice. That was a
Yeah.
nice.
He's good at those
cross.
though. Remember
Yeah,
the
he's-
balls he used to give to Morata?
The
when
balls.
It's like,
What balls does he give?
balls.
balls.
Balls deep.
That's a good inside joke there.
But yeah, Chelsea just didn't turn up, and Tottenham, played well. But
Nah.
I think it
Do you think
allowed
that's a
him.
game where like Barkley should have played
Nah.
for that physicality in
Nah. I
midfield?
saw like his the way he played in the international week. He played horrible,
he had a
man.
bad game.
Like after
Even.
watching that, I was like if he played, he would have played really bad in that game.
And I think Fabregas didn't even make the bench.
Nah,
I
but it's
think
not
he's
Jorginho
finished,
kind of
isn't
player.
he?
You're not going to
Fabregas?
sub out
Loftus-Cheek
Jorginho.
didn't make the bench.
I think the plan is, from what I heard, he's getting either sold or loaned out in the next transfer window.
Fabregas.
Nah, both Fabregas and Loftus-Cheek.
It was an entertaining game. I
Yep.
enjoyed it, but surprised at the way Chelsea played.
Yeah.
Sorry, your undefeated run has come to an end. First team to blink, Carl.
Yeah. We were undefeated in Europe for ages.
Yeah, but you're in the Europa League, man. You're playing against like
doesn't
Eastern
still
European
counts.
teams you've never heard of.
You know, Sarri is like the first manager to go that long being undefeated.
In his debut season.
Yeah, in his debut season. That's ridiculous. That's like a good sign of things to come.
Sarri out, yeah?
Nah, not even close. We just need a striker.
All right, we've talked about Chelsea enough.
We need
We're
someone who
moving
doesn't
on.
get
We're
offside.
moving on. Enough Chelsea talk, all right?
Amen.
Sorry
Right.
about Chelsea talk. We're moving on. Let's move on to the
Brighton Leicester.
1-1
1-0.
Brighton Leicester 1-0.
Ooh, that was
Oh
good.
my god. The I forget his name, but the red card he received in this game, so
That guy's such
amateur.
a donkey.
It is. It was ridiculous. The first one, he's like swipes at him. Madison, that's right. James Madison swipes at him like clear as day. It was not even like a. It's like
And the two
ridiculous.
cards were like 1 minute apart
Yeah,
or
it
2
was
minutes
like
apart.
within a
It was
minute.
nothing.
Yeah, 26th minute and then the 28th minute. It's like ridiculous. And then he dives. Just
Yeah.
I don't know what he was thinking. He wasn't. Brain fart moment, man. But he's lucky. He's
Not really.
he's-
He got the red card.
No,
I'm
he's
so surprised.
he's
that
lucky his team bailed him out, man. 1-1.
How
Yeah.
Leicester did incredibly well to like. They were already down 1-0 at the
Yep,
time.
1-0 down.
Mm.
One
And
man
then
down.
10 men continue playing for the remaining 60 whatever minutes and salvage a draw out of that. That's pretty good.
And
on
they
Leicester.
had a couple of chances at the end to win it, man. Leicester did. I don't know
This
what
is-
Brighton were doing.
This is Brighton.
Yeah, they lost focus.
I think like Brighton go through these crazy hot and cold patches.
Most teams in that little mid-table and below
yeah,
kind of do
I'll
that.
say that too.
Like you back them like we did with Wolves a few weeks, and they're putting some shocking
Look how much they
performances.
rely on Glenn Murray though.
Yeah,
He's like the
Really?
only goal scorer and the guy's like, I don't know, 48 years old or something.
I think he's 38. I think 35 or 36.
Yeah, he's like mid-30s.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I know it's just ridiculous, but he's turning up and he's scoring goals. But yeah, from that position on, you expect them to go on to win it, right?
Mm.
Especially being 1-0 in front. You've
Yeah.
already got the goal, but and Vardy started on the bench. He came off, and that's another thing. It was a ridiculous. Two things. Brighton, Leicester scored off a penalty
Mm.
Yeah.
on the back of a corner they shouldn't have received. So that corner they shouldn't have received that corner. They did, and then the challenge for the freaking pen. It was ridiculous. I'm not sure if you guys saw. It's like in the box. He's like full sliding in. I was just like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, have these guys like not
Trying to
played?
throw the game?
Have not played before or
like-
something? It's like
It's
16,
like,
17-year-old kids don't make these challenges.
what's his name? Mustafi for Arsenal the other week.
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
he just
yeah.
did the same thing.
it was just like what the fuck are
there's
they
no
doing?
Especially
need
inside
to
the box.
slide
It's like, what
that.
are you doing?
It's like so stupid. It's not. He's in like a one-on-one situation with the keeper. He's like in the corner of the in the box, and then he's coming in sliding. It's like, come on, man. It's like use your brain.
Yeah.
But yeah, they shouldn't have got the pen because it was the corner, off the corner, and it was Brighton's goal kick. So another bad decision.
That's another one that VAR would fix.
Another one that VAR would probably fix. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if
No,
it would
no,
fix.
I
It
don't
doesn't
think
look
it
at
would.
corners.
Yeah.
Doesn't look
They
at
don't look
corners.
at corners?
Doesn't look at corners. So it wouldn't know to fix.
Yeah.
It's probably another talking point. It's like why doesn't VAR fucking look at corners? So yeah, that's the negative side of VAR. But man, we've talked about VAR so much, so let's not go into that.
No, that's like another freaking
All right,
bag of
next game.
dicks.
Oh, far out.
Go to the next match.
Okay, so the next match is Everton Cardiff 1-0 to
Oh,
Everton.
yeah,
Everton
Sigurdsson. That was a good goal.
That was not a good goal. For Sigurdsson, it was just a tap in.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
like
He
basically
just
passed
tapped it in.
into the-
Like Walcott should have squared it to him beforehand, but Walcott's had a shot, keeper saved it, and then Sigurdsson's just like tapped it in.
Yeah.
I expected more from Everton, I suppose, in this match.
Yeah,
At home
that's
to
it.
Cardiff.
of course.
But does that mean Cardiff is actually getting better from like match to match?
I don't know.
Because Everton's a really good team, and for them to like hold Everton down,
I think Cardiff's biggest issue is scoring goals. And yet again,
and conceding goals.
yet again, they're a donut. So
Picking up any points, that's Carter's problem. But that victory for Everton has put them in front of Manchester United.
has it really? Oh wow, they're up to 6.
But Man U's gone up by 1 point.
One place.
Oh, look at them
because of Bournemouth.
Oh.
Bournemouth lost.
Manchester United is on a negative goal difference.
Yeah. Negative. We're going to talk about the table in a minute.
Yeah.
I don't have really much to add to this game.
Yeah, it was just a 1-0
I'm
victory
disappointed
standard.
Everton.
I don't think it was that entertaining.
Yeah, Everton should have done better, but yeah, that's about it.
They're in good form, Everton, and we play them on the weekend. So
But
it's
are
a
they
derby.
really in good form?
It doesn't really matter.
I think
though.
they've won their
it's
last
a derby.
3 or
They'll
something.
lift regardless.
Last 3 out of the 5 or something. Yeah,
But
they're in
who
good
they
form.
played?
Not sure. Well, we'll look it up later in the table, but they're coming
Yeah.
6th.
Yeah,
That's
they're
about their
heading up.
position.
They're heading up.
Yeah.
They're about where they need to be.
Yeah. Next game.
This
Fulham
was a big one.
3,
Ooh, this was a
Southampton
good
2. This was a
game.
good game.
Ranieri's
it's like
first
end to
game.
end.
This
I
was
really-
a
I really
very
enjoyed this
entertaining game. Southampton took the lead early,
Yeah.
and then Fulham bounced back.
That first goal for Fulham was like really good. Like you can see the kind of vision that Ranieri wants Fulham to play at. The quick passes, 1-2s, and then slowly build their way up to like the opposition's box and score.
When the season started and everyone saw the roster that Fulham put together, we were like, this team can attack. Definitely.
Yeah, they got a good
Yeah.
team
And
on paper.
Ranieri hopefully will bring it out of them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
And
right.
they weren't struggling to score goals even with their previous manager.
They were just open.
It's just
Their
were like a
defense was
season
just so
zero
lackluster.
structure.
And there was like no connection between the defense and the midfielders.
The gap between their front forwards and their back line was like
Ridiculous.
70 meters. It was like
Yeah.
the whole field. So any team counter-attacking them just had acres of space to play in.
Yeah.
But they still have defensive problems.
But they're still coming last, Fulham. They're in last place still, so it's a long road from here. But he's a good manager. He can definitely.
Oh yeah, he
keep
can
him
get
up.
him out of there.
He can definitely keep
Actually, I
him
think
up.
Burnley might replace Fulham.
Yeah,
the
possible.
It's
Not looking good.
crazy. We'll get to that game shortly.
But
Anything more to add on this?
Mitrovic.
Mitrovic's goal.
couple of good goals from Mitrovic.
Oh yeah.
He's back on the score sheet.
He's got back on the score sheet with a vengeance, bro.
He started
that
the
header,
season with a flurry and then
bang.
went dry, and then he's back with 2.
Yep.
I think he's in the running for top goal scorer.
I think Southampton are in trouble, man. I think they've won 5 in the last 42 Premier
Well,
League
we
games.
predicted
What?
Fulham or Southampton to have their managers sacked first.
Yeah.
Fulham's is done,
I think Marcus.
and now I think Southampton's going to follow
Yeah.
suit shortly.
5 wins in the last 42 or something like that. That's
That's
ridiculous,
crazy.
man.
Fuck. Does that mean are you guys gonna get any of their players before they go to relegated?
There's nothing left to get.
Is that why they're
We've
getting
taken all the
relegated?
good ones, man. We've taken all the good ones. They're just left with duds. They can have them. We actually sent our dud to them. Ings went to. No disrespect, Ings. You're my boy.
Your boy in the championship.
No, not yet, but maybe. Nah, I think they
When
got to.
Southampton are in
He's
the
got to go.
championship, Sinan will have a team to support down there.
Yeah, Marcus has got to go. He's
Then
not
who are you
good
gonna
enough.
get your players from next season then?
Let's move on, man. Like you're just using the same jokes over and over again. We haven't shopped with Southampton. Oh, actually, we did get. we got Virgil.
Last player was
We got
from
Virgil last season. Hey, January last season. Shit, yeah. That's a big shopping center closing down.
He gave him 70 million too.
It was like the icing on the cake. Take their best
Yeah,
player.
that's it, man. Take their captain.
It all started with Lambert.
Oh man. Don't even go there. Bad times. Dark times, man. Dark times.
Who would buy Lambert?
We don't need to go there. Dark times. All right.
That's good.
Entertaining game.
Yeah.
Good win for Fulham.
Mm.
Southampton in trouble. That's about sums it up. Moving
Pretty
on.
much.
Yeah.
Ranieri will be happy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's a good guy. Happy for him.
So-
Shock of the week, or is it kind of like standard now, guys? What do you think?
I get the feeling like Mourinho's actually sabotaging this team on purpose.
United Crystal Palace 0-0.
Why?
Did you see the subs he made?
But why would he be sabotaging the team?
Because he wants to get sacked.
Yeah. He wants to get sacked because he knows the team doesn't like him. The board is not going to back him. He needs to get out of there. So he's doing what he's doing what Conte and Arsene Wenger did to their teams.
Arsene Wenger didn't do anything.
When the last match before Ox and Thingo left. he
Hold on, let me put
played
my
them.
tinfoil hat on.
Yeah.
Carl with
played
the
those two
conspiracy
players.
theories.
Yeah.
Even
Arsene
though
Wenger,
they
after
were-
22 years, decided to sabotage
Yeah, that's just
Arsenal.
ridiculous, man. Come on. Why would he want to sabotage? He loves
Then
Arsenal.
why would he play the two players that wanted to leave the club instead of other players in the youth
Who?
academy?
Ox and Ramsey?
Yeah,
Ramsey's-
not Ramsey. Oxen. Who's the other guy that left the same transfer window? Fuck.
No, I'm not sure. Did anyone
Yeah.
else leave?
But like, well, like
Mushi?
for Oxford-
Sanchez?
Yeah, Sanchez. He played. Why play those two?
Because it's the better players.
Ox, the guy who couldn't even get like
Ox is a good player, man.
Now he is. Back then he wasn't. He was horrible.
That was like 1 month earlier.
Yeah.
But why play those two regardless? You know they're gonna leave. Shouldn't you play on blood in like a new players? Why would you
Why?
play
It
those?
depends. Like, they
Same
need to
with
win
Conte.
games,
Why did
man.
he even play Bakayoko? Everyone could see Bakayoko is shit.
Yeah, except for
did-
Conte.
Nah, Conte knew. He was like, fuck this team. I'm fucking out of here.
Why, man? Managers are like egotistical. Like they just want to do what they
Yeah.
want to do. They think it's the
He
right
did
thing, and
enough
when
to
people
win the FA
question it,
Cup.
they're
I
like,
think
"No,
he
I'm
knew
no
he
better
wasn't
than
gonna
you."
win the league.
I don't think a manager of Arsene Wenger, Mourinho, Conte
Yeah,
sabotage their own
But did
reputation.
you see what Mourinho did though with the subs?
Ignoring the club, their own reputation is at stake.
I can see Mourinho doing it
Nah,
because Mourinho is a bit of a twat.
Man United
Is an understatement.
is not gonna
but
make the top 4, top 6.
But where is
even
Mourinho going to go next
Who knows?
if he gets sacked?
PSG,
That's about
Bayern
it.
Munich.
That's about it. Bayern Munich's not gonna get him,
They're
man.
not even in. Are Bayern Munich even in the top 4 now?
Yeah, but it's a
They're
long
freaking struggling,
season.
man.
They'll get
take
there.
anyone right now.
They're not gonna take Mourinho.
But
His Mourinho is anti-football. Bayern Munich is pro-football. Every team,
Calm your tits, bro.
every team that they put
it's the
out
truth.
is they
He's
want
not
to play a
anti-football.
style.
We say it like he's like
He is
freaking
anti-football.
Satan. It's like he's there to like.
He is pretty
Chill,
much.
like-
Mourinho is anti-football. He's boring.
Nah.
He is,
He
man.
plays He's boring now because
Oh
there's
my
other
God.
players
Can we
too.
not have this guy on when we're talking about Mourinho?
Because I'm the only person that defends him. If I
You're-
wasn't here, you guys
you
would
don't
be
defend him.
begging
You
me.
suck him. You're the worst.
No, I'm saying is like I'm not talking him up right now. I'm saying he fucked up.
No,
Yeah.
you're making an excuse for his shitness. Like,
You're
he's
saying
throwing the game.
He's doing it intentionally.
Like, you can't just go, oh no,
But-
he's lost the plot or whatever. No, he's throwing the game. He's smarter. Like, come on, man. Like, he's not gonna do
But
that
it-
shit.
Come on, Carl.
But do you
Come on.
But
Come on,
do you
Carl.
know the subs he made though?
Yeah, he pulled Pogba off. I bet you're gonna say that.
And
What?
so you guys don't even know the freaking like what subs he
I
made.
can't remember, man. I watched so many games. I can't remember every detail. Like, he pulled Pogba off. I know one of them. He brought on.
It's right there on the screen.
No, oh yeah. You don't even remember. That's why you
No.
gotta go to the screen. Yeah, he pulled Pogba on. Oh yeah, Fellaini. Oh my God, Fellaini's challenge was very bad too. Wow, I can't believe he didn't get a red.
It's got the old picture of Fellaini there too. But it looks so weird with his new haircut. But like, why take off the two creative players that can actually give you the goals? They literally only have
What-
the entire
Marta,
squad.
Marta and Lingard or Marta Lingard?
What
and
minute did
Pogba.
Pogba come off? 70th
remember.
or something? 68.
It doesn't matter.
So he wasn't that creative for 68 minutes.
They've literally,
He's
like,
going to be creative
in the
for another
past,
20
like,
minutes, and you're
eight
fucking saying
matches,
he's throwing the game
most of
because of
goals
that.
came from the last.
He's so creative. He didn't create anything in 70 minutes, and he's got 20 minutes left in the game. Like,
Well,
it's
if
not
you're gonna
like,
take him
oh,
off,
big
what
deal.
are you gonna put on to make it like?
It's not
a
like
more
Pogba is ripping it up, man. It's like, I understand,
not-
yeah, you probably don't pull him off, but because
You're
he
right
pulled
though,
him
like,
off,
he's
you can't
playing
just jump
shit.
to the conclusion of, oh, he's
I agree,
throwing
he's
it.
playing like
So
shit,
who did he
right?
put on in place of Pogba?
Lingard or something. Or was it Fellaini?
They only have two creative midfielders.
Sanchez.
He put Sanchez on. That's fair enough. He's trying something different to get a goal.
But you still have Pogba on though. You don't take him off.
He's not throwing it, man. I think he's
Are
just,
you a better manager than Mourinho?
He's just
Why are
coming
you
up with an
doubting his
excuse, man.
judgment?
He's
But
coming
why
up with an
take
excuse.
Madam like they like you chuck more creative people on. Get like freaking
Just
like
take the
it's-
defenders off and throw
exactly.
the other.
I mean, Palace had the better chances, man.
You're gonna
You can't just start like taking defenders off and throwing forwards on.
No, you take
Palace had the
defensive
better
mids off.
chances.
Huh?
Palace had some good chances to
They
win this
did.
game.
Yeah, but if you're gonna take your like creative players off, you're not gonna have better
So if
chances.
you throw all of them on, then Palace
But
might
who
have
did he put
scored.
on? He subbed Rashford on. He subbed Fellaini on, and he subbed
Sanchez.
Sanchez on.
Yeah.
They're all reasonable people who can get a goal for you.
But you keep them on though. You can't
You can't keep all of them on.
I think when
Take
he's-
Lukaku off. He
I
didn't do
reckon when
anything that
they're out
much.
of the Champions League, I reckon he'll get the sack.
He's not though. All he has
He's
to
gonna
do
get-
is win
If
against
he
the young
doesn't get
boys and he's
sacked
through.
during this season, he's getting sacked at the end of the season.
I reckon he gets sacked when they're out of the Champions League.
Same. But he's not going to get out because I reckon he's going to win against young boys. He's going to progress to the round of 16. By that time, it'll be too late.
We'll see what happens.
No, I don't think it's going to get. By that time, it'll be too late.
Too late to sack him.
Yeah, because table's pretty much going to be like you'll see like a rough idea where like the top 4 and the top 6 are going to be.
Anyway, I think it was a boring game. United are in trouble.
Oh yeah, badly.
Let's
Crystal Palace in trouble as well.
Palace are in trouble too. Let's move on to the next game. Watford v Liverpool. This was a
It's
entertaining game.
Tell us how you feel, Sinan.
Proud. Honestly, I am. I thought we played well.
Your children, they did you.
they did me proud. Honestly, like we controlled the game. I felt first half was a bit slow, but we were never in trouble. We had a few good chances. We didn't take them. We created the better chances in the first half. It was a bit slow, but off the back of a international, week, the boys were away, so it was to be expected. But then second half we came out and we moved the ball quicker. We found some more space, and created that first goal. The first goal we created was really nice.
Yeah.
With Firmino, the through ball to Mane running behind the lines, great assist into Salah. Salah, first touch in the back of the net, and then from there it's like cruise control. We got the second goal. So Arnold, oh man,
Yeah.
free kick. How class was that?
Yeah.
That was a good free kick.
I think he's gonna like cement his place in like the first squad.
I was actually screaming at Klopp. I'm like, man, because he just brought Shaq off at that point. I'm like, man, if he kept Shaq on, he's like he would have lined this up beautifully and hit it. But Arnold, man, stepped
Good
up,
free kick. Great free kick.
took it away from Salah. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm
but
going
he
to take
scored a
this.
couple of those before though.
One before he scored against Hoffenheim in the
He's-
qualifiers.
Is he your second choice free kick taker?
I reckon. Yeah, I've seen Salah take them. They're not that good. But
Who's first choice? Shaq.
Shaq is
He's
first.
second.
Yeah, I'd go Shaq first, and then Arnold second, and then the third. And then Henderson got sent off.
That's so
pissed me off.
stupid.
So stupid.
Why was
Very
he getting
stupid.
those
Like, I can't
tackles
believe
done
it.
and like in the other half? Like you wait till like they go further down. Like,
Yeah,
why
exactly.
Is he
And
making
the guy was
It
going
was
nowhere.
unnecessary.
Yeah.
It was
Very
completely
unnecessary.
unnecessary. It was like
Exactly.
in their half of the field, the guy was running into space pretty much on his own.
Exactly.
And the
And-
whole defensive line was there.
Exactly. It's not like it was a counter. Like we had our boys back there, and it was just ridiculous. I
many
was
matches has-
yelling, man. I was clicking it. It's just one game. So we
one
missed the
game?
Everton game, but
Ooh, you gotta. I think you need him for that game.
We were discussing
you don't know. Like you could use him obviously, but we've got other midfielders that can
we're
start.
discussing last week what we thought
Yeah.
Klopp would line up with.
Yep.
As suspected, Hendo and Winnie side
Yep.
by side. Winnie's been playing well.
But he's been playing a lot, man. Winnie.
He needs a break.
He needs a break, but I'm not sure we can give it to him. I think he's got to start against PSG and then on the weekend too, maybe.
Ooh, that's
But,
a tough shift.
He's been playing well. He played well, man, Winnie.
Yeah,
He's been
he's
playing
been
well
playing well
this
for
season.
Netherlands too. Frank is
Yeah.
killing it this
He's
season.
playing well for
He's doing what Mo Salah did last season, just
scoring
kinda
goals.
lifting the team up.
Salah's back too, man. He's playing well again.
Yeah, is he like back to his old self though?
Yeah, but
I think
he's warming up, man.
He's warming up.
He's
yeah,
getting
so I
there.
get that feeling.
He scored in the last 3 or 4 games now for
Yeah.
Liverpool. He's
He's
getting those
playing well.
goals in.
He's playing well.
Yeah, but not to his like last season.
Yeah, but everyone remembers that second half where he was like unstoppable. He'll get there, hopefully. But it was a good game. Like we controlled it. No, I don't think we were ever in It was starting to look like a draw, but then we kind of like twisted the screw.
I think
Yeah.
Liverpool
and then
surprised
we
me
got the win.
how well they handled Watford's physicality
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I thought
way
they were
they
gonna
played.
get bossed.
They
but
actually
yeah.
handled it really well, and
Mm.
Watford looked not themselves.
Yeah. I reckon we looked good, comfortable. It was different in Liverpool. It was very controlling. We like controlled the pace of the game. We
Well, I
slowed it
think-
down. We
I think
sped
that's
the
what
game up.
Winnie and because you guys don't always play the 4-2-3-1 formation,
No.
but when you
Only
played
when
it,
Shaq's involved, we play.
yeah. So today when you guys played it, because in the past I think when you guys have played it, you've played with Fabinho.
Yep.
this year.
Yep, that's right.
And then I think we've had discussions like Fabinho's looked off the pace or things like that.
Yep.
But with Winnie and Hendo, you
Henderson.
guys look dominant.
Yeah,
Just
I
like
thought
so
as
in
well.
control.
I thought so as well. But they think, I'm not sure if you guys saw the penalty shout. I didn't think it was, but that could be me being biased, but I don't think there was anything in it. That was at 0-0. It looks soft as, man.
I reckon if it was a pen, you wouldn't complain.
Yeah,
It's
I would.
It's
that didn't look.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It might be soft, but it's fair enough.
It's weird,
Was
man.
there contact though?
See, it's hard to tell. But that's for that reason you shouldn't be given it. See, VAR, I think, would fuck us there.
Sure, reckon VAR would. Then it's
Like this thing, I'm like, no. Some VAR panels would say no penalty. Some would say pen. That's what I'm saying. The whole VAR in those types of situations would be fucked.
But then I think in that situation, it'll go back to being like a ref's call, and if ref didn't give it, then I guess not.
Maybe. Not sure. But that was at 0-0, so anything can happen after that.
Yeah.
Good game. Let's move on, eh?
What's next?
Next
Man City, West Ham.
Is
West Ham.
Oh, man.
Is there any point in talking about Man City games? It's like, yep, 4-0. Yep, 3-0. Yep, 5-0. It's crazy.
It's weird though. You watch other teams play Manchester City.
But
and
did
it's
you
like
actually
they
see
know
this
they're gonna
game?
lose.
I did, like,
This wasn't the normal Man City, even though the score seems like it was. West Ham had better chances.
really?
West Ham could have
watched it. Oh, no, I watched it.
West Ham could have
Are you sure,
had
man?
numerous goals,
Yeah.
Man City had
but
like
didn't
70%
put any
possession.
away. Yeah, but like if you look at their attempts and their things like that, like West Ham had chances and their chances were good. Man City
4-0,
got
man.
a chance and put it away. West Ham got a chance and
Yeah.
he kicked wide of the goal, off the post. Like, what's his name? I think Antonio kicked one against the
Yeah,
post.
no surprises there.
Yeah.
Sane's been playing well for him.
Yeah.
But he's a class player.
See their last goal? How like pretty much like West Ham was just like walking around and just like not even defending,
They
pressing.
gave up.
They gave up and like Man City just walked right in.
Yeah.
They just it wasn't even like them countering or like running fast. They was just like pass, pass, pass. It's like the most slow-mo goal you'll ever see in your life.
something minute.
93rd.
Yeah, exactly.
They just didn't care.
Come on, man.
I really don't want to even talk about him. It's like they're just gonna walk it, man. It's like ridiculous. It's gonna be close, hopefully, but it's just every time they play, it's just
I don't know.
always.
If they played the way they played against West Ham,
Yeah.
other teams would beat them on that.
Let's hope. I think they got Chelsea next, so
Who? West Ham?
no City.
No. We have it's a derby against Fulham.
Oh, that's right. It must be the week after.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy win for City. Not much to talk about.
Another 3 points.
Another 3 points in the
Yeah.
bag.
Pep proving he's
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
Move on to the next game, Bournemouth versus Arsenal. We should just name it Bournemouth versus the most luckiest team in the Premier League. Another big decision going their way.
they got probably the best own goal you're ever gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus,
Like literally, the guy shot an unstoppable shot.
Yeah,
the
that
keeper
was
had no chance of
crazy.
saving.
that was unbelievable. It's like full on
It's
a
like a
bullet.
striker shot.
Big time. It was like,
Like
a
a striker
bullet.
would be proud of that.
Yeah. That was a good hit.
And then obviously Bournemouth scored a legitimate goal, rubbed off, because Mustafi was keeping him on. It was like you can I don't know they're backing the defend like the linesman, they're defending him, but it seemed pretty easy call to me.
Yeah.
You know, watching it back, it's like come on. See VAR that shit. VAR is good for that.
Yeah.
That's
Actually.
why it saves against VAR because they've been the luckiest this season. Now, you know, it's going to turn their luck around.
Yeah, that was bullshit. Can't believe that.
Unlucky, man. Bournemouth probably should have got a draw out of that, I felt.
I reckon they should have won, not draw. Because if they scored the first goal, they just run away with it.
Well, I don't know if they'd run away with it.
Nah, they probably
But-
won't run away with it, but...
I mean,
They-
like, without scoring the second goal, their own goal.
Yeah, maybe that would have changed their fortunes. Yeah, of course. You never know what happens
Like,
after that
the
point.
whole, like
but-
this whole like chain of cycles and that follow afterwards could have gone their way, but it wasn't their night.
Look, Arsenal's a good team. They're a better team than Bournemouth. So even
Yeah.
if Bournemouth go up 1-0, they have the ability to beat them.
yeah, of course.
But Bournemouth in that game looked pretty good.
They look all like they're a decent
Yeah.
team. So
Yeah, they're in the top 6, aren't they?
no, I think the 8th now.
7th, 8th.
8th.
Yeah, 8th.
Oh, that's right. They've dropped down. Oh, fuck. 3
But yeah.
losses in a row. That's not
Lucky
looking-
Arsenal is lucky, eh? Nothing more to say.
Yep. That was a shit performance. They got like a point out of it.
Safe will be happy.
Saif would be delighted, ecstatic.
Like undefeated in like 17 games.
Yeah, across all
That's
comps.
nuts.
Across all
Yeah.
comps.
Yeah.
But Europa League, man, like it's not like
Come
they're
on,
in a
man.
tough group. Obviously, that adds games. It's like what 4 games from there plus the cup games. I got a tough couple of weeks coming up, I think.
Not bad.
I mean,
Emery's
they
doing
got
well with
Tottenham and then United. The next 2 games, I believe. Arsenal's.
it. Interesting.
Anyway, let's move on to the next fixture. Wolves versus Huddersfield. This was another surprise, guys.
Get in there and Moy.
What is
I
yeah?
know.
But how bad? Honestly, how bad was that wall?
Hold on.
How bad was that wall?
First of all, we have to give Aaron Moy props.
Yes, well done, boy.
Like, the guy
Yeah,
killed
that was
it.
a good
2
goal.
goals.
Yeah,
2 goals.
yeah. 2 good goals too.
Yeah, even the
They
first
weren't
one,
like-
he
they
lined
weren't-
it
they
up
weren't
and he
like-
just killed it around the keeper.
Yeah,
I
they
was
weren't like
"Ooh,
tap-ins or
nice,
anything. He
I
worked
like
them
it."
nicely.
All right, now back to that free kick. What the hell was Patricio thinking,
Don't
setting up his
know,
wall
that
like
was
that? And what was
ridiculous.
that guy doing off to the left,
I
like
don't
by a
know.
meter?
It was so random. It's like
Yeah.
there were no runners. He wasn't like in that position in case there were runners to the side. He's just in a weird ass position. I'm gonna say it's because the keeper's like, oh, give me some space so I can see it coming around. But it's like you should set up a wall so you don't even have to think about that side. You know, if you
Yeah,
get beat on that
exactly.
side, it's like, oh, that's
but
ridiculous.
that guy there, he either stands against the wall or doesn't stand there at all.
I
There's
agree.
no point in
Yeah.
him being there.
I agree.
If the keeper wants to see there,
That's
then
it.
he shouldn't
sh-
be there
you
at
should
all.
Fuck him off.
Pretty
Uh,
much.
Good on Moy. He saw that and he capitalized. It was a good win for Huddersfield. Wolves in trouble. Not trouble, but
Then that like
that lull period.
downhill like spiral.
Reality is starting to hit him a
Nah,
little bit.
yeah, but they just gotta snap out of it.
Look at
It's
it,
just-
man. Lost,
Yeah.
draw, lost. That's not
One
good.
draw.
That's a bad form.
And they look
That's
pretty
relegation
unstoppable, man.
That's
They look
relegation
good,
form.
man.
They look really
look
good.
like
They're gonna get in the top 6.
like the game they played Man City. We were like, this is a good team.
Yeah.
Man City played him at the wrong time. Finally, something against them. But it was a good win for Huddersfield. Well done, Moy. He's one of the more important players for him.
It surprised everyone, I think, that result.
Yeah, very surprising. I didn't
Yeah.
expect Huddersfield to go there and win.
Yeah,
Next-
that's a way as
Next game and final game, it's your boys, Paulie,
This morning.
this
well.
morning.
Ooh.
Proud of them, eh? Good win, that. Three in a row now.
Not the easiest place to win
No.
against Burnley,
Yeah.
although not this season's probably
Yeah, they're
a
not
lot
having
easier
good,
than
yeah.
normal.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a good game. I
Yeah.
think we started off pretty well. We were as dominant as we can be.
Mm.
So you're saying
Um,
Rafa's like on his way up and now?
Well, I think after that game where we had those injuries and we had those subs, he's actually stuck with that team, and we've now won 3 in a row.
Oh, has it
he's
been the
played-
same team the last
played
3?
Key in midfield alongside the Army. Shelby was injured.
Yep.
Jamal Lascelles was injured.
Yep.
But I think they're back now. Like they're fit again. But he's kept with the guys that are winning.
Yep.
So seems to be working.
So this team is like your best starting 11 then?
I don't know about that.
It's getting the results.
Like
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
thinking.
think-
This has to be your best starting 11.
I think in our squad, Shelby, Diami, and Key all need to find a place in the team.
Yeah, and the starting 11, the
But
positions right now.
Shelby didn't play.
yeah,
yeah.
Shelby was injured.
Yeah. So I think, and then
Like Shelby is good, but he's not like
Lascelles at the back
irres-
or Shah, the Swiss guy.
Yep.
Like
How's Kennedy going there?
Kennedy's all right. He's a bit of a hog sometimes.
Yeah.
Takes shots from like 20 yards out.
He's frustrating.
Always
Kennedy's
misses.
frustrating.
He's
He
frustrating
seems
back
so
at Chelsea
freaking
too.
talented.
Yeah.
Like he seems like he's
doesn't
got
have the
this
brain.
talent. He just makes
You know what
bad
it is?
decisions or he overplays his hand.
Exactly.
He knows it's a cutthroat in like industry, soccer business. So he knows he has to take his chances.
Football,
When he, yeah.
not soccer, bro.
So what do you mean?
He has to take his chances when he gets them. He gets the ball. He's like, if I score this, I mean, if
Yeah,
I don't
but-
score this, I
but
still
that's
have
the
that,
thing, that's-
No, but the
That's wrong.
industry
Chance
the industry
later.
recognizes assists just as much.
Being
Yeah.
a team
He's not
player,
a striker.
Bro, you
If
have to
you're a
hold-
striker, fair enough. He's not a striker.
But why would he take shots then, like, just continuously?
I think because he just like when like
You
that
feel you're gonna score.
that meter of space opens up and your like eyes light up and no one's on you.
Yeah,
that happens to
everyone
him.
goes through that. It's like, yeah,
but
I
he
gotta pass
doesn't.
as
He
well 'cause
doesn't.
I'm not an
He
idiot.
doesn't have the.
I
That's
don't
what I'm
have
saying.
to
Like, he
talk
just
about
doesn't have that.
He seems immature.
100%. That's what
Isn't
it
he like
is.
bringing in his like? Isn't he, like
He just
23,
seems
24?
immature, like in terms of his decision making. I don't
Yeah.
know what he is as a person.
Yeah, but then Rafa's gonna have to step that out. You
Newcastle
can't-
looking
you can't
good though.
He's
encourage it.
playing better and better. Like I think he's improving.
There might be safe ball, huh?
Getting there. We're not that far above
The
the bottom
relegation.
now, but we're back in touch with that middle of the table group.
Nah, three wins in a row. That's huge.
Yeah, man. You're back.
Well, we want you to be safe. We want you back here next year. So
Yeah.
next season.
Need to keep my place on the paddle.
So hopefully they can pick up more victories and more points. Well, that wraps up the
13.
week 13. Let's have a quick look at the table on both ends. Let's see.
So pretty much no changes at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than Tottenham moving up.
Chelsea taking the
moving
first
down.
L. First loss of the season for Chelsea. Tottenham making up a
Unbelievable.
spot. Still very close up there. 2 points
I'm
difference
surprised
between
by
first and
Tottenham.
second.
A little bit.
Yeah, same. They shouldn't
In
be
what
up
way?
there. They freaking
Why?
bought no one. The
I
stadium's
don't
like
know-
been delayed.
I
They
don't
have
know
like so
if
many
I'm-
obstacles.
More surprised by the form they're in, or more surprised by Chelsea's drop in form?
Nah, this is like a one-off. It's based purely on the international break.
Tottenham finished what, third last season?
Yeah.
So they were already a good team. Yeah, they didn't bring anyone in, but still.
Oh yeah, they
Good
have
team.
a good squad. It's what we discussed last week or the week before. It's
Yeah.
like with their starting 11, no one doubts their
Ability.
ability
Yeah.
and they
The
can
depth.
compete with any of the teams. But as soon as like they lose a couple players, that
Yeah.
depth is
That's what
not there
happened
at all.
before. Now they got all their players fit again. They're back on track. But you know what I'm hoping for though?
What?
Because Real Madrid are looking for a coach.
Poch?
Poch.
Maybe
Poch.
United will get Poch, bro.
Fuck that shit, bro. I want him out of the EPL altogether.
Why? He hasn't won a trophy in his life.
Yeah.
But he says at a big
He's
club he
gonna-
will.
He was managing
I reckon he will go there.
Espanyol. I think.
Espanyol. That's
Like,
why
he's
he'll never go to Barca.
Never going to win a trophy there.
Yeah. Tottenham? Yeah, true. Never gonna win.
Yeah, never win a trophy there. So either never win a trophy
They're
at
like
Real
similar
Madrid or never
clubs.
win one at Spurs.
similar
Oh,
clubs.
man. Oh, no.
They're the bridesmaid of the city.
Yeah.
No, but I hope he goes to Real Madrid. I reckon he
Probably.
will.
That's
'Cause
like
remember
career
he-
suicide, man.
What? Yeah, it is.
Is it?
It's
Yeah,
not
hard,
really, but like
man.
you don't last there your full length of your contract. You just
Yeah,
like,
but it's
get
not
used and
career
abused.
suicide.
It's not career suicide. Yeah, wrong word, but still.
Like-
But I think it's weird though. It's like everyone, and even the players, they all want to go to Real Madrid at least once in their career,
yeah, it's ridiculous.
just so they can say they went to Real Madrid.
So
It's weird.
looking at the table,
It's
United
history.
are closer
You wouldn't
to
know anything about that because you're a plastic fan.
Like everyone wants to go to Newcastle.
United are closer to the bottom of the table than to the top now. You know that? To relegation
points.
on points, yeah.
And they're on negative like goal difference too.
Negative
so
one.
Of course you'd spot that, eh?
Yeah, I saw a meme or something. Crazy, man. Southampton getting relegated at the moment, Cardiff, and as well as Fulham.
Yeah.
Fulham will probably be okay now with Ranieri at the helm. I think Burnley in trouble, Palace in trouble.
Yeah,
I think everyone
Palace is the
up
weird
to
one.
Brighton is in the mix.
I reckon Wolves are in a chat now too.
Yeah,
Well,
man. At the
maybe.
rate they're going.
They started so well that they have a bit of
Yeah,
a
but
buffer.
that's it. Yeah, maybe. Actually, 16 points is a good haul at this point. But if they keep
Mm.
going like that, it's going to be interesting.
I don't know. I think out of all of the teams, like in that bottom half of the ladder, the ones that I think, play the worst, but probably are surprising me by their position.
Is
I like
Huddersfield.
Huddersfield, Burnley, and Crystal Palace. Like, those three teams could easily be the bottom three.
Yeah.
But, like, Southampton's so bad.
Southampton's bad.
I think
Cardiff's
Southampton's definitely going down.
bad. I think Cardiff's going down too.
I think Cardiff's going
yeah,
down.
Cardiff.
I think Fulham will be safe. And either Burnley, Crystal Palace, or Huddersfield
It's
drops in.
early, but yeah.
I think
Burnley.
West Ham, decent manager, decent squad. They should stay safe.
I think Crystal Palace will get out of it.
Brighton,
They have Zaha. He'll
good
bail them out.
manager, will keep them safe.
I think.
Wolves.
Yeah.
Good points all, so they might be safe. Gonna be interesting. Still too early, but a
Yeah.
lot of football to be
I can
played.
see I can see Brighton getting relegated too. So.
We wanna talk about the
Upcoming games.
Buckle King Award. You wanna award that before we move on to the
Yeah.
upcoming the games? You wanna give your nominations?
Mine's from this morning's game.
You're gonna nominate your own player.
Matt Ritchie. What are you
Ruthless,
doing?
bro.
Open goal.
Ruthless.
Your goal was as open
Wow.
as Lacazette's goal the other
So when
week.
you saw that, Paul, what like?
what? His goal was as open as Lacazette's goal.
Don't do it. Carl's just gonna go on a mad rant now. Don't do it. I told you Allison's bad. You shouldn't have done that.
Nah, seriously, Matt Ritchie.
Allison is a has-been.
when he
Best keeper.
when
in
he
the
like
Prem.
hit that ball,
Yeah.
at first I was like,
He even called out
It's
the
gone.
commentators too.
I thought it's gone in, and it's like they must have called offside or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
And then the
saw the
commentator said
replay.
something similar, and then they show the replay and it hit the side netting. I'm like, how do you hit the side netting from like right in front of the goal, pretty much?
Yeah, that was bad. But I feel like Harry Kane, his was just as bad.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but no one wants to talk about that. It's like ridiculous. It's like it was
It's like
easily. It was a tap in.
yeah, it's like
It
when
came across the goal, and all you had to do was just tap it in.
because
But
they're
it
already
skied
winning
it.
3-0. It's like when Chelsea were winning like 3-0 and Morata was on a hat trick, and he kind of tried to chip the keeper.
Mm.
Like no one notices it, but you guys did, and he gave him the Buckle King award.
For a second there, I was like, where the fuck's Carl going on with this? And then I saw his face change. And I'm like, something's up.
Motherfucker. See when all
Bro,
the
you
other
call
teams
your
do it, no,
You started today giving Murata more shit than
Yeah, I
anyone
was about
has
to say
ever given
something.
him.
You called the guy a donkey, and then you're
I
not
call him
upset
donkey
about
every
that
game.
because
Nothing
we gave him
changes.
the buckle kicking award.
I think a
You're
donkey-
mad.
The donkey is
Fucking
slightly above the
furious.
bucket.
Yeah, I think so. What the
I
hell?
was livid.
Ugh.
I'm like, only I can make fun of Morata, no one else.
So your nominations, Harry Kane?
I think Richie was it Richie?
Yeah.
I
Matt
think
Ritchie,
Richie's
yeah.
is bad, but Harry Kane's is just as they're both bad.
Maybe
but-
Harry Kane's is worse because he's a better player. Does that
Or
come into it?
Is it less because they were winning 3-0? You can look at it that way as well, right?
So you got to give it to Harry Kane because you gave it to Morata. You got to be consistent. You can't be like the refs of the EPL.
Who do you want to nominate, Carl?
Matt Ritchie, of course.
Okay, well then we win.
Yeah, Matt Ritchie
Ritchie
wins.
gets the Buckle King.
Well done, Matt Ritchie. You've got the Buckle
Well
King
done.
Award for this week.
Outstanding, mate.
You should be embarrassed.
Put your head down, mate.
Let's move on to the upcoming fixtures and give our tips for this week.
Yeah.
First game of this week is a Cardiff versus Wolves. This is gonna be
such
a-
an important game
this
for
is a-
Wolves.
Both teams.
Yeah.
Both teams, but it's a difficult one to call. Like a few weeks back, we would have said Wolves.
Yeah.
Cardiff
I've
versus-
I've backed them up how many weeks in a row now? But fuck them, I'm not going to back them anymore, man. I'm giving up on them.
You're gonna
Honestly,
give
it's
up
probably a
on
draw, though. Yeah,
This-
man,
this
how
has
many
to be
times have I
bounced
backed
back.
them?
Cardiff
If they don't bounce back
are
from
home.
this win, I think it's gonna be like way worse for them down the line. This has to be a must-win game. I reckon Wolves to win by 1 goal. I don't see them scoring 2 goals.
Do you see him scoring any? They haven't scored in a while, I think.
They'll win by 1.
So what do you think the score is going to be? 1-0?
1-0, probably like from a penalty.
I think it's going to be a draw. I'm going to say draw here. I'm going to say 1-1 draw. I think Cardiff are playing better than them. I don't know. It's weird. Wolves just
The
last
Wolves
5,
need
6
to win
weeks.
this game.
They both need to win it.
Yeah, true.
Cardiff's worse than Wolves right now. So if anything, Cardiff need to
but
win.
Wolves actually have the players to play better.
Like at least Wolves have got 16 points. Cardiff's only got what? 9 points? 8 points? 8 points. So
yeah, but
they need to win if anything, and they're home. So this is a great opportunity for them.
It's a
Carl's like, Paul's not saying anything because he's thinking. He's like, what should I do here?
No, I'm like,
Yeah,
actually,
what should I do here,
I'm actually
bro?
baffled by who's going to win this game. Wolves are in such poor form.
Bad form.
yeah, it is.
But Cardiff are such a poor team.
They are, but still, they're at home.
It's like you gotta
At home,
see
they're
who has the most desire to win this game, and who's got the players to actually achieve it.
Yeah, but would you have said the same thing against Huddersfield last week, right?
Nah.
Yes.
But Cardiff are a worse team than Huddersfield.
But Wolves were home.
Are they? They're not that much worse
Yeah, they're way worse. Cardiff, yeah,
than Huddersfield. They're
Yeah.
not much worse.
they're the worst team in the comp.
Cardiff?
Easy. Yeah. Who's
Fulham says hello, coming last.
They're fighting back.
The difference of -4 is helping Cardiff's cause. But
What are you gonna say then?
I'm gonna go with.
I think it's gonna be.
I'm gonna go with a draw.
I think so.
I'm gonna say 2-2.
Fuck, bro. Who's scoring all these goals for you?
What? By the way, guys, Save gave his predictions before we started the podcast, so we've got his predictions up here, and he's predicted 3-1 for Wolves. That's a big call.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
I don't see that happening either.
I know where
not-
all these
not
goals are
away.
going from.
Nah, Wolves. Nah.
Crystal Palace versus Burnley.
Crystal Palace, Burnley. I think Palace should win. I
This is
think
another really, really
these are all
important
big
clash
these
at the
are all
bottom of the
big-
table.
Yeah,
These
it's like
are
a
very
must-win
big
game for
clashes.
everyone.
Yeah.
And the next one as well. We'll get onto that though. Crystal Palace versus Burnley. I'm gonna say
I think Palace will just have.
Palace-
I think Burnley just haven't turned up this season.
Nah.
Palace.
They're a different team to last season. Burnley
Yeah,
was ridiculous.
100%, man. Since after they lost the Europa League entrance,
They just look tired, and they just. I think last season was an outlier for them. Everything.
Yeah,
just,
well, they went incredibly well. They finished like 7th.
I think
Yeah.
I think just everything clicked last season. But Burnley, I think it's just back down to reality. It's just not happening. I think they
you reckon they need that run of games to like motivate themselves? Like once they get into a slump, it's like really, it's like they've never been in this slump before, like last season, because last season was such a big high, and suddenly they don't know how to deal with this
I don't think. I think maybe it's
drop
just.
in form.
I think that they have that mentality, as in we're better than most of the teams in the Premier League now because we've been in it for a while, 6 seasons in a row now. So maybe it's that. Maybe they feel
Comfortable.
they're comfortable exactly, and they don't need to
Yeah.
turn up.
And they had their coach for a while too, I think.
There's only
Sean
It's time
Dyche.
for-
there's only
okay.
7 teams in the Premier League that can feel comfortable.
Yeah,
Anyone below Everton, you're at risk of getting relegated.
Yeah, you gotta fight for all the positions.
agreed. But Crystal Palace, if Zaha's playing and at home,
He
Palace
hasn't
at
been
home.
performing though recently.
He played okay against United, didn't he?
Yeah, but
Against United.
you gotta score goals though.
What do you think? What's the score?
Oh, you picked 1-0, eh? I'm gonna say 2-1. I think Burnley will score, but I think Palace will score. Although Crystal Palace can't score, eh? Palace have predicted. Saif has chosen 1-0 for this.
I'm gonna go 1-1. 1-1 It's gonna be a draw. I don't see either one of them winning.
Next game, Huddersfield Brighton.
Another big clash down the bottom of the
Moy
table.
versus Matty Ryan.
Matt Ryan, yeah. The
Oh.
clash of the Aussies.
Let's see who's
Huddersfield
better.
at home are much better, obviously, but
Brighton, they always nick like one goal and they just go ultra defensive and they just shut the game down.
yeah, that's fine. 2-1, I'll predict.
So I'm going to say a draw for this game.
The field's draw, eh?
I'm going to go 1-1.
I'm gonna say Huddersfield. I think Huddersfield. They're playing okay. You guys saying that? I think they're playing okay actually. They're not too bad.
Who, Huddersfield?
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
like against Wolves, they played well. I felt.
Yeah, I think Paul's the only one who just doubts him.
In the beginning of the season, they weren't playing
when
that
I
well.
say they're not a good team, I mean they're like as a squad. You look at their squad, you don't rate them,
Yeah,
but they play well.
100%.
Mm.
I think Huddersfield wins 2-0. No, it's a bit of a.
Yeah. This is a really hard one.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna back it up. Saif has gone with a draw here, 1-1.
Same as me.
Oh, you're copying him, are you?
I didn't
Because he
even
can't
see
copy
that.
you.
I didn't even see that. I can't even see behind the camera.
The last two you've picked them. The same exact scores, bro. Crystal Palace
So
1-0,
Paul's realized
1-1.
that Saif's slowly overtaking him. So he's
Don't
gone-
act like, oh, you can't see it. It's in your WhatsApp group. You sent a photo, so you've studied it.
That
Because Saif won last week, guys. He's like
That's
worried.
what you said. That makes the whole like.
He's worried.
So
he's
you
like,
realize you've been fluking it all this time,
Hey,
and now
Carl,
you
hey,
need
Carl,
to
hey, Carl.
like.
Maybe you
Go
should. Maybe you can learn
evens.
something.
maybe
Well,
learn
I-
something of cheating.
Saif, you
This
should
is a
send
lesson
your, your scores every week beforehand. I had to study them as well.
Carl, your prediction, buddy?
I'm gonna go for draw 0-0.
Would have been funny if you said draw 1-1. That would have been funny. That would have been troll as, bro.
Can I change my score?
Next game, Leicester Watford. This is actually this should be a good game. Both
Yeah.
good sides. This should be entertaining.
And they both play similar, like kind of
Yeah.
end type football.
Yeah. But Watford's more physical, but Leicester, they dive more, so what's going to happen there?
Oh yeah. Okay, because of that. Yep, I got it.
But the diver won't be in this match.
I think it's gonna be closer than Leicester.
Yeah, that's the thing, the Leicester can win against like any team apart from the top four.
I'm gonna say Leicester.
You reckon? I reckon
I'm
it'll
gonna
be...
say 2-1.
I'm gonna say draw. I'm gonna go for my boy Saif 1-1. Saif predicted 1-1 for this. He's copied me, guys. Oh my god.
You know the weird thing is,
Well,
I was thinking 1-1 the entire time.
bro, this is a good or
This
bad
is-
thing for Paul. If he gets this, he's gonna take a big chunk off us. But if he gets it wrong, we're gonna take it off him.
We got it right, we got 3 points closer to him.
Guys,
Paul,
if
do you
you-
like-
even if you just guess it to draw, it's only 1 point. You have to actually get the score right to make it.
Yeah, that's
real
true. It's a
difference.
big gap.
Yeah. Oh, we're coming for
That
the
should be
ball.
an entertaining game, though. I think.
Yeah, I think that'll
Oh,
be a
yeah.
really good
I
game.
think that'd be a good game. I
Yeah.
think.
I think this next game will be a good game too.
No way, man. It's like, come on, Man City, Bournemouth.
How's that a good game, Paul? Well,
Bournemouth are a
literally
good
everyone
team.
in the world knows who's gonna win.
Yeah,
This
Like
is
you
a
can-
hard job.
like,
Is like
you
guessing.
can, you
who's
can
gonna
put
win.
your house on it, man. Man City 4-0. It's always that scoreline, isn't it?
Yeah, because Bournemouth have lost like 3 games in a row. This will this will be their 4th game.
Have they?
Yeah.
Wow. Plus, it's at City, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, no chance.
This is no. It's
If
just
at
knowing.
away,
It's gonna be more than 2 goals for sure.
Who are Man City playing in the Champions League?
They're already through.
Yeah, man.
So
Doesn't matter.
they're just gonna rest players in Champions League. It's
They're
fine.
gonna rest place for this game.
Yeah, probably. But I heard Man City gonna get a transfer ban.
FIFA fair play.
Yep.
I don't think they
Yeah,
need more
deserve
players
it.
though. It's fine.
Huh?
True.
They don't need more players. It's fine. Like they played on the weekend with Gundogan, Sane, and
good player.
Sterling,
Great player.
Mahrez, Bernardo Silva.
And De Bruyne's gonna be fit for the second half. Like he's gonna be fresh.
That's
For the
crazy,
run-in.
man.
For the run-in, he's
Silva,
gonna be
Bernardo
super fresh.
Silva, freaking Mahrez, De Bruyne. That's crazy. Those 4.
Mendy's injured again, so I think Dolph's been playing at left back again.
Doesn't really matter.
It's not like they have to defend much.
Mm.
Although he is a good offensive fullback,
Hmm.
Mendy. So that hurts him. But I think it's gonna be one-sided. I think City will wipe the floor.
Yeah.
Bournemouth have no chance. I hope they win.
I'm gonna say 3-1.
You reckon Bournemouth score?
I know.
Nah, doubt it. So Saves picked a 3-0 victory for Manchester City. And Carl,
I'm gonna go with 4-0. 3-0 is way too low.
4-0. Moving on to the next game, Newcastle West Ham. I think this is
will
your
be
big
interesting.
test.
This will be interesting.
Yeah.
West Ham are a good team. Or
They're a weird team, West Ham.
Yeah.
They've got the players.
They have the potential to be a good team, but just
They have like a
they
potential
don't
to be like
turn up.
giant killers, but then they can lose to Cardiff. Like, how does that work out?
Mm. And Newcastle is at home, so I don't know, man. Every time I back West Ham, they screw me. I never back Newcastle because
Yeah.
I backed them a few times, but I think this could go either way. But I feel the draws on the cards because I think they're just going to cancel each other out. I have a feeling.
Do you think like Newcastle's due a draw or a loss after winning 3 in a row?
No, I just think those 3 games were a lot easier. I think this West Ham team, is going to
A lot easier. What do you mean?
The opposition, right? Am I doing it injustice here? You played Burnley, Brighton, was it?
No, we played Burnley. I think Bournemouth.
Was Wolves one of them?
And Watford.
Oh wow! Changed my prediction. You played Bournemouth. That's a better team than West Ham. You played Watford. That's a better team than West Ham. Yeah, I'll go for Newcastle.
We lost to the team. Remember, I was like, "This is going to be the change." We turned our season around, then we lost again.
That's right. Yeah, I'll go Newcastle. I'm gonna get 2-1 though. I feel West Ham will probably score. You like that scoreline too, I feel.
2-1.
2-1?
It's a good score. We either win by it or lose by it.
Yeah, it's always in your games for some reason.
That's a tough one. What did Saif say?
Saif's going for Newcastle 2-0 win.
Ooh, I'm going to go
I'm gonna.
No, not 2-0.
I'm gonna say
1. 1-1.
Well, you can't say Newcastle and then go 1-1. It's only nil. You can put it after that. Then you've just gone back to a draw.
I'm gonna go with
That's a
the
really tough one.
I'm gonna go
I'll
with the
flip-flop
2-1 as well.
I like flip-flopping. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, flippy flopper.
Actually, you know what?
It's because you're plastic, man. It's because you're plastic.
It's only against plastic clubs that I struggle with. Like Newcastle.
Okay, that didn't make any sense.
Newcastle are like the least plastic club in the league.
They never spend any money. They
They're
spend
the
the
opposite of
least,
plastic
man.
club. They take money and is like,
Their jerseys are made out of plastic. Paul had a bit of a jersey malfunction.
and you watched it once.
Don't know what you're talking about.
It's the high quality jerseys you get from Newcastle.
They're cutting costs on materials for jerseys. They're not even investing into the team.
Guarantee that jersey
I
would
think
have
it's
cost $2 to
not
make.
the club's fault. It'd be
Newcastle's.
the manufacturers,
Malaysia or something like that.
whoever makes it. One of them.
So the same people who makes the jersey for Barclay Markets makes it for Newcastle.
I don't think so, but possibly.
There's 2 different boxes.
Moving on, eh?
All right, Southampton, Man United.
Mid-table. No, not mid-table, but
two crappy teams.
what do you think? This is interesting.
I reckon Man U will win.
Surely, eh?
Because they'll win the match against Young Boys and then they'll use that as like a catalyst to leapfrog.
Play another crap team and win again.
It's just that
like
Southampton
Saturday
are just so bad.
I think this is it for Southampton. I think Man United win, and then Mark Hughes gets the sack.
You reckon?
Ooh, that's a
Why
big
would they
call.
sack him? Like they're expected to lose. That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Because they'll drop into the bottom 3.
They're already there almost, no?
And what they usually do is they wait until like there's a good run of games ahead. They'll sack their manager the game before that. Win, draw, lose.
Fair enough, yeah. If he gets that spot on. Yeah, fair enough. That's fucking huge. So if Paul gets this correct, this prediction of Mark Hughes getting sacked, he will pick up bonus 10 points.
But what happens if he doesn't get this right? What if
Nothing
he doesn't?
happens.
Well,
If he doesn't, there's got to be because then
No,
What do you
everyone.
mean? If you get your predictions wrong, do you lose points?
Yeah, but everyone will just have a pot shot
'Cause
at
then
every week.
Yeah, everyone's gonna
Then
be
my
like,
league
this
will
guy's
be-
No,
No,
that's right. You have to be punished because everyone
No,
will just have pot shots every
no,
week just
yeah.
for luck.
How about
You're going
this?
out on a
How
limb,
about this?
Paul.
How about this?
You have to.
You're
take
only
the
allowed to have
consequences.
one.
One a season.
Yeah. So this is mine.
Okay, that's fair enough.
You can have yours whenever you like during the season.
Yeah. Just remember that. Don't forget.
And you can't
forget.
you can't call it once the rumors start about it.
But you know what Saib's gonna say though? He's gonna be like, "I call the other coach being sick."
Oh, we're gonna give 5. It's gonna be 5 bonus points if he predicts this. Which you're saying? Hold on. Is it because Mourinho could get sacked as well? You're saying Mark Hughes, yes? Yes, Mark Hughes.
Mark Hughes.
Okay.
When though?
Although, if Man United lose, possibly Mourinho gets sacked.
you can only
No.
do one, right?
No. It's all good. Mark Hughes.
Southampton
Or Matt Hughes, whoever.
But what if we say the same name though? Does that mean we can't say the same even though like Mark Hughes looks like the next person, like next coach to be sacked? What if you pick which month?
No,
Like,
No,
you
it's
have to say
this
the
week.
name.
It has to be this week after that game.
he's being very specific. Next week you'll be like, no, it's gonna be
You
this
have
week,
to
and
call
that's
the
your
week.
one.
You have to call the
Okay.
week.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
It's a game week sacking.
All right. The winner gets 5 bonus points. Okay.
That's
I
good.
feel like there has to be like a consequence though.
You only get one shot at it. It's fine.
All right.
If I get it right, I don't lose my chance though. I get to use it again.
Yeah, if you get it right, it's like it saves. You save it.
And you lose all your points.
No,
Sounds
because then no one will want to play.
all right.
I reckon I could still win it.
Fuck off. Come back from 0 points.
Okay, so Southampton, Man United.
Surely.
Man United 2-0.
I agree with that. I'm going to go for 2-0 as well. I think United will have way too much for Southampton. Southampton, just in a bad place, man.
Oh, Saif predicted the same thing.
I reckon
Oh, wow. Saif did predict 2-0.
Why'd you copy him?
Honest mistake.
I'm
I
gonna
did
go
not know.
2-1.
Well, why'd you copy me?
I'll concede 1 goal.
All my scores are different. And if it's the same, other people have copied me.
I was first. That's why I'm in the first column.
Yeah, but you don't always give it first. Chelsea Fulham. Carl, what's your chances here? It's a derby.
The derby.
Ooh.
3 derbies this week.
The worst part is Fulham's on the rise.
The manager
I really
bounce.
prefer not playing him now.
I don't think that's the worst part. The worst part is Chelsea's on the fall.
Yeah, bad form.
Oh, what do you mean? It's the first loss of the
Well,
season.
first loss,
Relax,
yeah,
bro.
It's not that bad.
I know.
It's fair enough.
It's like we plateaued. So I would say Chelsea to win by 2.
I think you're already through in the Europa League, right?
Yeah, we are.
So you rest a lot of players.
We will.
Do you think he's
But
going to use the
with-
same 11 men in this game
As last,
as against Spurs?
nah, he'll get Ross Barkley in there. I reckon he'll dump Morata.
Who's he going to dump for the midfield to get Barkley in?
Barkley's gonna get rid of Kovacic.
Kovacic.
Played awful, man.
Huh?
He was bad.
He's
Kovacic.
awful.
Everyone played bad though. Like literally, like no one played good.
I think he
Even
had
Hazard
a
wasn't
bad game.
himself. Like Hazard and Kante, they aren't. Even Jorginho, they're not gonna ever get arrested.
Arrested.
So the only 2 players
What are they getting arrested?
for being too damn good.
Impersonating footballers.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I'll give you that
I
one.
like that one. 5
Give it
points.
negative 5 points.
Alright, so what's
you think Chelsea will win? Surely Chelsea
They'll
will
win, but it's.
What do
it's-
you-
I won't be surprised if we lose.
Do you think we
If we
mentioned
lose.
we discussed this the other day, yesterday? I think Sinan isn't aware, but I was saying to Carl, I think
Yeah.
a game like that against Spurs, Sarri needs to like play Kante
In his
as a
old
number
position.
6
Yeah.
side by side with Jorginho
I agree.
and switch to like a 4-2-3-1.
Yep. Good shout.
But that's not
I
Sarri.
agree.
That's not how Sarri ball works, though.
Yeah,
he
but you
needs
gotta
someone who
be.
can. He needs a Fabregas in that role to distribute the ball out. Kante can't do that. That's why he gets Kante. He knows he can't get
But
rid
if
of Kante.
if Kante is there side by side with Jorginho,
Mm.
then Kante acts as a foil for Jorginho and also does all the physical closing down.
That's not how it works. Fulcrum point. He's just pretty much a link point between defense and midfielders. And if the midfielders get in trouble, they just pass the ball back at him and he just distributes it. That's his role. Kante can't be there. He's just one person there doing the entire.
Yeah,
the
but
rest
if
are
he's-
just like running everywhere.
Yeah, but he's
in front of him.
overrun, so he doesn't even get that opportunity. So you got to win the ball
so
back.
the way
Exactly.
he was
That's
foiled,
what
But that's the thing, though.
the
like,
way he
no
was
one
foiled
played,
against
like,
Spurs, he couldn't close down. He doesn't have the physicality to run and close down spaces in as a defensive mid, and then moving forward, he was getting closed down by two men all the time.
Yeah.
So if he has someone beside him,
that's the thing, though. When he's there, when he's got the ball, everyone's meant to be running around, creating space for him. But no one was, because everyone were just like, I don't know, tired, I guess. But like in this match, you'll see the proper way. Hopefully,
Against
the
Fulham.
Sarri ball is meant to be played.
Yeah, but that's what Paul's saying. Against the lower teams, you can do Sarri ball.
No, even the higher
Whatever.
teams. We did
But
that
then-
against Arsenal. Oh, you're right, I guess. If you had to verse a big, hard team.
You versed us. And you
Was-
should have lost.
No, we should have won, actually.
No.
If Sturridge didn't score that screamer,
We
you
had way
guys
better.
would've-
We had more chances than you.
Okay, is that why? No, we had Hazard missed a one-on-one.
Me missed heaps that game.
Me?
Me.
No. I reckon we should have won that game.
Anyway, that game's passed.
Yeah. So, yeah, I reckon Chelsea will win this. But Fulham won't make it easy for us. Old Fulham would have, not the new Fulham. What do you guys
Nah,
reckon?
Chelsea will win. I reckon it'll be 3-1. I reckon it'll be
Ooh.
yeah. I think Fulham will score. They all usually do, but Chelsea will have way too much. Plus, it's at home.
Yeah.
Stamford Bridge, different beast.
do you think Chelsea continue with Morata
I
For
don't
this
think
match
so.
or from now on?
for this
I
match?
think
They shouldn't, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do, because
And if they do continue with Morata, do you see them scoring 3 goals?
yeah, if Hazard's
he
on
won't be
form,
scoring those 3 goals.
if Hazard's on form, yeah, I can see it. Especially if he's
know.
rested.
I feel like it's going to be a
I
draw,
just-
like 1-1.
I just feel if Southampton can score
What?
2, if Southampton can score 2, Chelsea can easily score 3, right?
But the thing with
At home as well.
Yeah,
Oof.
but with every week that passes, Ranieri fixes their D.
Yeah, but it's still too soon.
yeah,
It's way too soon.
they considered 2 goals to
It'll-
Southampton.
like later on, possibly, but right now, that's not going to happen overnight, man.
Yeah, especially against Chelsea. If this was like 5 games down the road, then yeah, but not now.
Yeah.
So they will score. I reckon it'll be a 4-2 win for Chelsea.
Chelsea. I mean, Paul,
Draw.
what's draw?
1-1.
Wow. Hopefully. I hope you're right.
Not gonna
Sorry,
happen
Carl.
though. What did Saif say?
So you've said Chelsea 3-0.
Ooh,
What did you say, Carl?
4-2.
You're going to concede 2 goals.
Yeah,
That's huge.
I saw their build up for their first goal, Fulham. If they try and do something similar, I can see them scoring against us.
Game of the week this week. Arsenal v Spurs. Derby.
Oh yeah.
These guys despise each other. They hate each other. Actually going to be a good game because they're about the same level this season at the moment. Last season, yeah, Spurs were the way better team, but Arsenal's kind of stepped it up, returned back into the fold.
I think
Mhm.
Spurs,
This should be good.
the way they played against
This is going to
Chelsea,
be hard to call.
if they repeat performance,
If it's the same players again, wow, this is gonna be like a. I think Spurs are actually gonna
I
win
think
this.
I think
Arsenal.
Spurs are going to win.
Yeah,
I
because
think
Arsenal were lucky against
I don't think-
Bournemouth, and
yeah, I
Spurs
don't
were
think
all like
Arsenal-
quality.
were that great against Bournemouth. And Emery seems to have made a decision. If he feels that Arsenal are going to play a team which is high intensity, he's just not going to play Ozil.
Oh yeah, he also didn't play last game, did he?
No, he felt like the intensity
That's weird that
of
he
the
played
game, the
against
speed
Liverpool.
of the game.
But that's the thing though. Like what matches is he gonna play? He's gonna play against like Cardiff or something.
That's weird.
or
He played against
Fulham.
Liverpool
But maybe that was the reason. Maybe that's
Yeah,
when
maybe
he
that's
decided.
like yeah.
when he decided.
Yeah,
Possibly.
That point was the catalyst of change. It's like screw this guy.
who knows?
Yeah.
It's odd to leave him out.
Yeah. This is a really tough one to call. I just.
Nah, I reckon it's easy. Spurs.
You reckon Spurs are going to win?
Yeah, man. But just going off the last like round, Spurs.
Yeah, but
hands
do you
down.
feel that? Yeah, although Spurs played well, like Chelsea
But-
just that bad that allowed Spurs to play that well.
It's not just that. All their players are back now, and you can see all them gelling together and just click straight away.
Yeah, but I don't know, I think is it like a false dawn? Is like Chelsea were just so
Like-
bad that
No, we're bad, and that's why they scored the 3 goals. They would have scored 8 goals if they were like.
because
in-
Chelsea looked honestly like an A-League team that game.
Yeah.
No disrespect, but
Nah,
they were
nah,
just really bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't rate any player above like 5.
I was
in that
very
match.
surprised by that performance. So is it hard to like draw a conclusion from it?
It is, but you got to look at Arsenal too.
The way that Spurs played, though, even like you can't take Chelsea out of the picture, but with the ball, their movements, their
Yeah,
runs,
I agree.
everything was
they,
just
they
like
did, but I feel that
clicking.
Chelsea played a big part in that.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
like
don't
we
think
gave
Arsenal
Spurs
will
the
be-
But I don't
confidence.
think Arsenal's going to defend better than Chelsea do.
In that game, they probably would. Like Chelsea were horrible on the weekend.
But Arsenal's
10%
defense
more.
is pretty horrible all the time.
Yeah,
Like the goal they conceded against Bournemouth, they were just like running
but
around
it's
trying to chase
massive,
him down.
man. It's like Arsenal. It's at home. I just can't see him.
Like this is a derby they'll lift, but like
I'm gonna go draw. I just think they're gonna. I think 2-2. I just feel. Yes,
I'm
Spurs.
actually tossing up between either 2-2 or 3-2 to Spurs.
I just don't think Spurs is gonna win, and I don't think Arsenal are a better team. I just feel because Arsenal are at home.
I reckon it'll be Spurs to win 2-0.
Do you reckon
gonna-
Arsenal will score, man?
I'm going to say 3-2 to
Uh,
Spurs.
Wow, this one's safe with a 3-2 prediction.
For Arsenal to win.
Arsenal to win.
We're all
There we
different.
go.
We are all different.
That's how close this game is.
Like for a big blockbuster,
Am I the only one that's tipped Spurs?
nah,
Paul.
Paul as well. That should be a good game though.
Yeah.
That Monday morning is crazy. It's the Arsenal Spurs game and then the Liverpool Everton game.
Oh, it is.
On that note, let's talk about that derby, the Merseyside derby.
All right. So
Liverpool
this one,
Everton.
I think Liverpool have the biggest game midweek.
Yeah.
So their squad's most affected.
I'm not sure Spurs might be. I'm not sure if they still have a chance. I think they do too. So Spurs are in the same predicament.
Why didn't you say that 3 minutes ago?
I forgot all about
Could
it.
have changed my prediction. Now, Liverpool, I think, have to win this game.
We have to if we want to keep in touch with City. We have to win every game. We've got to match them. And
Yeah, literally.
but Everton haven't won in. They haven't won a derby in I think
Liverpool's at
6 or
home, right?
7 seasons. They haven't won at Anfield in like 30 years or something.
Who? Everton?
Everton.
Yeah, then they're not going to win this time.
I wonder why that is.
What
Do they
about-
pay the refs?
Nah, just that we're a better team. Yeah,
For 30 years? Not once.
I've just said 30. I'm not sure if it's that long, but I know it's long.
It's
Okay.
Probably like
I'm going to say Liverpool to win 2-0.
That's what I was going to go with too. I feel that way. I think Liverpool is a better team. Although Everton are in good form.
I reckon Liverpool to win 2-1. I reckon they'll put 1 goal past you guys.
No.
Because it's a
Possibility.
derby, they'll lift.
Possibility.
I think that's Everton's like.
It's their cup game, man.
Yeah,
turn
literally.
up,
This
but
is like
still.
this is the one game they look forward
It's
to.
tough. It's tough for
'Cause
them. It's tough for both of us. But
Yeah.
if we want to be serious big boys and start challenging, we've got to win these games. 100%. But the
Yeah.
midweek game is going to put a big toll on our players. But
Nah, you'll be
we
fine.
got good depth. Should be okay.
Yeah. That's why
I don't know. That's the thing I doubt. It's like assuming that
Henderson will play against
assuming
PSG.
that in the PSG game
Mm.
you guys play Henderson, Milner, Ginny,
Yeah, it'll have to be a workman-like
and
to win the
then-
ball.
and then your
feel-
standard front three:
Mm.
Mane, Salah, Firmino. Shaq
Yep.
gets sat on the bench.
Yeah, nah, Shaq won't play against PSG.
And then on the weekend,
Shaq will play.
Shaq plays. So then you play with 2 6s,
I think it will be.
Fabinho and Winnie, or Milner and Winnie.
I have a feeling Keita might play.
Is Keita back?
He's
good.
back. So
Probably
we've
come
got
off
that
the bench
option.
though.
We've got that option. Maybe.
'Cause, yeah, Klopp's not the
Is
type to like put him
Gomez
on
good?
straight away.
Gomez is- Oh, he had a slight knock. He's fine.
He's fine. He's
Yeah,
going
he's
to
fine.
play
You-
tomorrow.
He should play tomorrow.
Okay.
He's
So
fine.
if Gomez plays, then Lovren will probably play on the weekend.
Yeah, one way or the other. He might play Gomez at right back though, because to be a bit more defensive against
Nah.
To
Against
handle
Fulham.
Neymar.
Neymar and Mbappe
Oh.
and stuff. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I thought you meant like Fulham. Like, I'm in Everton. I'm
No,
like-
no. Midweek game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's a good shout. So then Trent will play on the weekend.
Trent will play on the weekend.
Maybe
but-
even Matip gets a run.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Matip on the weekend. Yeah, I could see that happening.
Ooh.
Maybe give Van Dijk a rest.
Nah, fucking Van Dijk.
Nah,
No way.
that's the one person you can't give a rest.
He's our most important player.
But if Matip's there, I think more.
Why is your tip there?
It's always there when Everton's playing.
Shit. Should be a good game.
Yeah, but they're more prone to concede a goal then.
If Matip plays,
Yeah.
fucking A. He's our worst centre back. Easily.
You're gonna change your prediction to suit.
No, I always back my team, regardless. Always
No,
back
I'm not
them.
saying they're gonna lose.
Matip,
You guys might
I
might
concede.
might concede.
Nah. I think we're defensive as a unit. We're good as a I think we'll be okay.
I think against Everton, Liverpool just dominate the game enough that
Yeah,
Sure.
but
they don't have to defend too much.
they dominate. They'll win for sure, but they'll concede.
Maybe.
Okay.
Hope not. Let's move on to goal of the week, eh? Let's have a bit of a chat on that.
I nominate.
Well, a lot of good
nominations.
nominations.
I nominate Mitrovic for that for his second goal,
The volley,
the volley.
That was-
volley, whatever it's called.
That was a
Yeah.
good goal.
Yeah. That was a good hit right at the corner. of The goal.
Very instinctive. It was really quick. Bang.
Yeah.
Just kind of
It's
floated
like a
towards
striker's
him,
goal.
bang.
It's like bang,
Yeah.
corner, like keeper was gonna save it.
Southampton's second goal was nice too. The equalizer. I'm not sure who scored it, but top corner. It was nice.
As a team goal, I would say
Son's goal was a good one.
Son's one. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think he's up there 100%. That was a great goal.
But that's because of really bad defending. Like
Horrible
Mitrovic was
defending.
all class. It's like bang, like you can't. But Son was
Actually-
like using the
He
slowest
doesn't-
player in the league.
he doesn't want us to pick Son because it was against Chelsea.
No, you can. But there was like
Thanks for the permission.
he beat Luis and like Jorginho. It was like big whoop.
I've got a mental blank at the moment, but who scored a double?
Mitrovic scored.
No, not in that game, in one of the other games.
Son's goal. So it was good because he picked it up
Yeah, I think-
halfway,
Yeah,
took on Jorginho, beat him. Then Luis comes across, swipes at it like a fool, beats him,
yeah,
and then
But-
it's basically 1-on-1 with the keeper.
yeah.
And
So if
then
he
he
used
finishes it
footwork
off.
to like go around these two, they'll be like, wow. But he just used pace for like Jorginho.
Regardless, he did him. These guys are good players. He's coming up against, and then he's got no options. He's picking it up halfway and then taking the team on, and then finishing it off. That was class. That was a good goal.
Like I can see like why you put like
And Mitrovic is like you said, that was nice. Like it just kind of floated in towards him, and it was instinctive. Bang, popped it into the corner.
Yeah,
Who else?
that was it, eh?
I think it
Arnold's free kick,
Ooh,
but it's a free kick, so maybe not.
yeah.
Maybe not. So who?
there was someone that scored a double. I think it might have been in the Brighton game.
Moy,
Or- not the Brighton game.
Moy scored a double.
Mitrovic scored a double.
I can't remember, but he scored like. It wasn't like some unbelievable cracker, but
Yeah.
it was a great goal just from like edge of the box.
I feel like you're lying, Paul.
Nah, one sec. I've got a
It
mental
wasn't
blank.
that wasn't that game.
Maybe
Maybe the Man City Sane scored a couple of good goals. I believe.
Nah, wasn't
Wasn't
Man
Sane?
City.
no, because I remember those two goals. They were all right. It's
Like it was
the
just
one
nice,
where he-
patient.
yeah,
Was
He
it
just
the
like-
Southampton goal
It
from
was
like edge
hot.
of the box?
Yeah, that was a cracker. That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, that's the one.
That's what I'm
yeah,
talking about.
okay. That one
The
there.
equalizer.
I don't know the guy's name. I can't remember his
I
name.
can't remember either. Armstrong, that's the one. Yep,
Yeah.
Stuart Armstrong. Yeah, he
His
did score a
second
double.
goal. His second goal was
the
really
equalizer.
good.
to make it 2-2. That was just a
No,
nice.
was it better than Mitrovic's
Kind of just
goal?
like edge of the box,
Yeah,
smacked
edge-
it, top
into the
corner,
top corner.
type thing.
Yeah, that's the one I was saying. That was really nice, actually. I feel that was better than Mitrovic's.
But that's on a volley though. Volley is much
I think
harder.
Mitrovic's is probably better technique or something.
Yeah. To score Mitrovic's goal is much harder than scoring Armstrong's goal. Getting on a volley right in the corner, that's a lot harder.
It was nice. They're both nice. They're probably equal. But I believe Son should win it. Like, that was... I watched it
Yeah,
live.
I'll give my vote to Son.
I watched it live and I was like, that was nice. Regardless of defenders
That's weird though.
fucking up.
Like, when did you guys start supporting Spurs? Is this like a recent thing?
I hate Spurs.
Are you guys like one of those people that like start supporting like a second club? Is that like your second club now? Is that
Why
what's
are you-
happening right
why are
now?
you getting
why are you
so
being
butthurt,
Chelsea
bro?
biased?
What do you mean Chelsea biased?
We're awarding
I'm
goal of
giving
the
it
week.
to Mitrovic, the guy who strongly deserves the goal of the week.
Well, you
I
need
believe
another
he
vote.
I'm not allowed to-
end it with all
I'm not
his-
allowed to give it to Mitrovic.
Oh, because
Why
he
do
left
you-
Newcastle. But Son, man, come on, man. Like, Son's got world class. Like, yeah,
What's
you
class?
conceded it.
He ran down, went
Regardless,
back in,
like-
and he shot. It's
Yeah.
not like he did like some mad skill to like.
He doesn't
run.
need to, man. He did his job.
If Hazard did that, you'd be like,
Yeah,
goal of the week
big
for
time.
sure.
Not really.
Yeah.
In that match, yeah, because he's versing like world class players.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not versing world class. These guys were like on their fucking hangover. But I
So
can
you're
see-
saying they weren't world class. You don't have world class players. Is that what
Not
you're
in
saying?
that
and
match.
David Luiz.
Not in that match.
No.
Well, you lose anyway. 2 votes to 1.
Unless I get my man
No.
Dean.
You only go to him when it's a tiebreaker. You can't have tiebreakers at this point.
Saif, what do you say? What's that? You hate Spurs too? I agree.
Well, obviously he's a Gunners fan.
He's probably
Mitrovic?
he's
Yeah.
gonna vote for the Southampton guy, so it's still 2-1.
But didn't he put like a goal of these?
No, he just wants it off. He just wants it off. Like
He just doesn't.
Chelsea, you know, it was against Chelsea. He just wants that rubbed off. That's why.
No,
Yes.
Carl's
I'm
still
not
upset
biased.
that we gave
that's
Murata
not anything
the,
like me.
Yeah, the Buckle King Award a few
and
weeks
then
back.
he's also upset that
Son's gonna win it.
that Lacazette got goal of the week.
See, that was against Liverpool. I accepted it.
Actually, you're upset that Lacazette got it because like the other person was supposed to win it was a Newcastle player.
Anyway, congratulations, son. You won goal of the
Good
week
work,
this
son.
week. That
Unless
was a
my
great goal.
man,
Good work, chap.
Actually, great game all round by Son.
Oh man, son, you had a great game, but you could have scored way more, bro.
But
Had
you
so
guys
much more
just
chances.
classified him as a world class
he adds
player.
so much to that team, I reckon.
Yeah, nah, he does. He's a great player. He's one.
It's weird. Do you guys have like a Spurs jersey in your like in your closet?
He's
somewhere?
a good player.
No, I agree.
He's a good player, dude.
Do you have like
We're
his
not like you,
name
man.
at the back of the jersey?
We
you
pick
guys
one
have?
team and then we stick with that team forever.
Ah, is that okay?
You picked Liverpool and then you switched to
It's not
Chelsea
unbiased at all. Then this comment.
because you're plastic.
All right.
Mm,
I remember this day.
We're not insecure about which team we support
exactly.
because we
Well,
don't
clearly
worry about
not, since you
changing.
support Man City on the side.
This is like me saying you support Man United.
Nah.
You are a closet United fan, I feel.
It's an interesting color you're wearing today.
Well, it's not a Man U jersey. You can argue it's like a Liverpool jersey too.
Let's touch up on the Champions League real quick. Some big games this week. Let's bring up the fixtures, please. Dean, pubs.
Well, I
Danny
think
boy.
one of the big ones is City versus Lyon.
How's that one of the big games?
I don't think it's big anymore. Like
Well,
Well,
potentially.
Lyon-
Lyon's
through.
the only team that's beaten City so far.
So?
Actually, who's coming first in that group?
City.
City. And Lyon need to win, I think.
But like,
do they?
I believe so.
Oh, that's right. Because the week where they beat Man City, the next week they lost against like a shit
Oh, there
team.
you go. They're still in their own hands.
Oh, yeah, it is actually.
Actually, City aren't through, eh? Mathematically. No.
they have to have a catastrophe.
No,
they
they're
just
through.
need a draw.
Yeah,
No? Why? How?
they can come
Lyon
second.
win. Hoffenheim win their last two. They're all online.
Yeah.
You really think like Man City was like mathematically, yeah, like Paul said, but then they're not actually gonna.
I did use the word mathematically. Like, surely they'll go through, but they're not 100% through. I think the draw's enough.
Yeah.
Draw is enough. They get a draw, it's done. I think. Oh, it's at Lyon, this game.
Yeah.
Lyon's the only team to beat them,
Yeah.
So should be interesting. This is actually a big game. Good call, Paul. Like,
Thanks, Sinan.
Not
it's
really.
not bad. Yeah, it hangs
Carl-
in the balance. And Lyon's the only team to beat
They're gonna
them.
win this game.
Who's Chelsea playing?
Who's Newcastle
Oh.
playing? Yeah. Not even in Europe.
Don't worry, don't look. They're not in this competition.
Who,
Okay.
Newcastle. I agree.
So the other one is Real Madrid and Roma.
I think that group is tight as well. Can you flick back to the table? There you go. Yeah. That is a big game.
yeah, that's a big game.
Real Madrid is
fuck.
on 9 points. Roma's on 9 points. That could
It's the same as the City group.
And Real Madrid have been poor this season. Like,
Yeah.
really bad. They lost on the weekend again. 3-0
3-0
against a team I've
Emma.
never heard.
Same.
It's like, where the hell did this team come from? I've never
Must have
even
been
heard
like
them.
We just relegated up. But you can
Just
clearly
relegated
tell, like,
Relegated up.
That's how it works in Spain. The
Promoted
worst teams
Por
go up to
favor,
La Liga.
relegated up.
That's how Real Madrid maintains their dominance.
Yeah, but they've been poor, man. Real
but
Madrid.
you can tell they miss Ronaldo badly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't
I think they missed
disagree.
Zidane.
You can't disagree with that. The guy scored like almost 50 goals last season, and then you don't replace him.
Exactly.
Like, it's just idiocy. Like a stupid logic.
It's like they probably thought like Modric was like the person that carried like Ronaldo last season. So surely like Ronaldo's on the down.
Nah, what they're thinking is, okay, Ronaldo's gone,
Yeah.
but people are gonna like,
See,
take his space.
Sinan Carl's just getting in his do you get Modric? Because
Why?
he doesn't
Why?
believe Modric deserves to win the Ballon d'Or.
No, he doesn't devote, but he'll win it. Everyone knows that.
You shouldn't win it though.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, he's had an awesome season, but when you ask anyone who's the best player, then I say Modric. So he shouldn't win it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it's who played the best this season.
No, it's who's the best player.
No, it's not.
It is. It's not who
No,
played.
it's who played the best.
Nah. Not having it.
yeah.
That's not what the award is.
So what is who's the best?
Yeah.
Because when do you stop?
But if you're gonna go by that, then
When he retires. Anyway, we're going on a tangent. Let's wrap up the Champions League.
yeah, we'll discuss
This
the
is going to be
Ballon
an
d'Or when that
interesting game. I
happens.
think Roma will win because Real Madrid is playing awful. They've lost the worst teams, and it's away from home. Agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The biggest game of this week is probably PSG versus Liverpool.
Oh yeah.
Two big teams going head to head. This table is tight. I think it's the closest table of the whole competition.
No, I
Yeah.
think so.
I think anyone can come out.
Every team still has a chance.
Everyone's got a
Exactly.
chance. Anyone can come out.
Even like the shittest team that I've never heard of.
That result Red Star got against Liverpool
Yeah, that was just crazy.
made it
Shook
very,
the group
very
up.
interesting.
Shook the group up, and not in a good way.
Well, it depends. If you're a Red Star fan, it's a great way.
Yeah.
I'm talking personally, obviously, but I think it's gonna be a tough game. I think we should at least get a draw. We need to get a draw. We don't need to. It's still in our own hands if
I
we
think-
lose.
As a neutral, this should be a cracker of a game.
Yeah, 100%. It's gonna be nervy though for myself.
Although the first time they played, I thought PSG were like
They were poor.
very, very poor in the
Rubbish.
first kind of 60 minutes.
Yeah, I thought we were all over them, and we allowed them to come back in.
Yeah.
But then we got the last minute winner, which is nice. But this is going to be a tough game away in Paris. But although Napoli went there and won, so there's hope. Always is. Should be interesting. Shouldn't be a cracker. But I don't think he's going to be too open. I feel it's going to be a bit more
Because
defensive.
Milner had like a cracker of a game last time against them. I reckon he'll be like just like itching to
Raring to
play
go.
play
and he
this
hasn't
game.
played. He hasn't played the international. He was obviously he's retired from international football.
He's
He didn't
fresh.
play on the weekend, so 100% he's going to play.
Oh yeah.
So
Because Klopp knows he's gonna have Mbappe in his back
100%
pocket
he'll
again.
play.
Yeah, Milner is Klopp's go-to reliable man.
Yeah.
Mr. Reliable.
Mr. Reliable. Yeah.
You can like give him the job, he'll get it done.
Yeah.
And like the guy can play in like almost any position on the field.
But striker.
Any other big games? I think that wraps it up, actually. Can't think of...
I think
Juve Valencia. I think Juve should win that.
Yeah.
United young boys. Surely United will come for a win.
Bayern and Benfica. That's going to be a good game.
What do you think, Napoli Red Star?
Napoli will win. Napoli's a good team.
Napoli should win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Red Star beats them.
Nah, I feel that Napoli. I think Napoli
How
will
about
win that one.
Tottenham Inter?
Can we just go to that group real quick? I'm not sure that Tottenham still have a chance. Do they have a chance still?
Tottenham?
Yeah,
I
they
think
do.
they do.
They do, but it's still tough.
They need this win.
They need a win.
It's
Yeah,
really
see?
tight.
They'll go hard in this game, surely.
So Barca through, pretty much.
Barca's through, yeah. They'll beat PSV. I think Tottenham will win this, to be honest. I think...
Well, Tottenham lost to Inter, like, surprisingly, the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they were winning though, and then like Inter came back and just ran them over.
It was a shock.
Yeah. I think Tottenham will win. Well, I think that's it, guys.
Yep.
Champions
Thanks.
League wrap, and I think that's a wrap of
That's the wrap of the
this week's
podcast.
episode.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here.
And hopefully Saif makes a quick recovery and gets out of jail.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
See you guys.